Alright, so I've seen some stupid things on the internet, some serious, some odd, and some just plain old, just stupid. So recently, August the Duck dropped a video, and this is the question I'm gonna ask, as the title says. This is for mostly for the guys, and apparently I haven't dated in a while. Is it gay to marry a woman or date a woman? Apparently, to someone named Myron Gaines, it is very gay. And to those who don't know, because I sure as shit don't know him, a person named Myron Gaines, Myron Gaines, he is part of a podcast called Fresh and Fitness. I don't know, I really don't care about where he's from. But he gives off basically Ben Shapiro, Andrew Tate, Sneeko, basically all those people who are, not alright in the head and insecure. There was a whole stream where he talks about this. I didn't find the stream because it was on Kick. I'm not very good at doing deep dives, and just either way, the clips I'm going to show you, it just shows you enough that I'm saving myself from an IQ drop. But like, just for the love of the game, I'm just going to show you a prime example on what his content is, and you'll know what kind of guy this one is. And he's just, I want to punch him so bad.
Any of you guys here play chess? The most powerful piece on the board is the queen from an attack position because she can travel as many spaces as she wants in any direction as she wants. That is the average woman, chat, in an incredible amount of latitude in maneuvering their life. However, if you lose the queen, the game ain't over. And better yet, you can get a pawn to the other side and then turn that into a fucking queen. I'm using this example because I'm trying to wake men up and let them realize never compromise yourself for some thought.
The good old women ain't shit argument. Something old as time and something that gets proven wrong over and over again. It is very tiring, it is very annoying. Every guy that says this in public, I assure you, for what I've seen, they don't have a jaw to speak for a while. That is a very confident thing because I have seen it happen in public once before. But recently, like I said, one of the videos in August the Duck, he talks about one of the streams where Myron's basically saying that if you talk to a woman or you marry a woman or you even sleep with a woman, it makes you gay. Apparently if you kiss a dude, it makes you straight. So the boys are gonna have fun with that. But tuning back to reality here, it's very. He's, like I said before, he's one of those guys who has insecurities and wants to admit that he's all powerful, yet he looks like he has nothing on him. And that video I got it from, it's not even an edit made for like those Sigma Male edit accounts. That's from his actual account. I shit you not. And I'm dragging this on a bit. I'm gonna show you some of the videos, some of the parts of the stream. This is from August the Duck, and I'm gonna put the link down below so you can see that, which is something I need to get into a habit to. So let's begin it, shall we?
I'm just going to say this because it came up a couple of days ago, right?
Immediately, he changed the cam and, like, literally at the beginning of the class, here children and students alike, he switches the camera view and shows his setup right on the left. Right. Besides the point. And immediately, he just goes to his next mic, because, he can't be near his main mic to say this with confidence, because I'm highly convinced he himself does not back this part up, I assure you.
Andrew Tate was talking about like having the HQ with the boys, right? And Nick Fuentes talked about it as well. And I saw a lot of people like, oh, that's weird, that's gay, living with your friends or whatever. Yo, I've been telling you guys this shit for years. Do not live with your woman. Like, this shouldn't be like some weirdo shit. Do not live with your girl, bro.
So yeah, the start of it, and literally this whole, literally as you see, this whole tangent starts is because a group of guys, including Andrew Tate and Myron Gaines, I don't know why I keep doing that, but they're talking about how a bunch of comments say it is a bit tad gay that all these guys want to live with each other. And I see it as a joke because all these guys are the same thing. They talk about how to get money and like I don't condone the way of saying it, but they are quoting them. This is how they get bitches. This is how they get, yada, yada, yada. And they just, as soon as they get mentioned that they're gay for it, it proves their point straight up that they might be kind of, I'm sorry, I have to say this. Every guy is kind of gay. Let's be a little honest. And this is something I need to point out real quick, because I'm highly convinced he isn't. And he might be gay. He is so far, he might be closeted, especially for what I'm about to show next. He is so far closeted, he can see fucking Narnia. That is not something, that is an insult to him. And, you know, let's just continue on it, shall we?
People are like, oh, that's weird, that's gay, living with your friends or whatever. Yo, I've been telling you guys this shit for years. Do not live with your woman. Like, this shouldn't be like some weirdo shit. Do not live with your girl, bro. Don't do it. Well, Myron, I want to get sex. Like, I want to be able to, like, you know, hang out with her and watch movies. No. I'm going to tell you why. Living with your girl is going to make you a fucking okay? It's going to make you a fucking
And right there, he continued on the argument, and I didn't blurt, like, cut it out. I believe it was August that cut out the slur he says, because he calls gay people, he says sleeping with a woman or having intercourse with a woman makes you that. He says a slur about gay people, which I don't really condone, but it hammers home a bit of my point where he is homophobic, but it gives off a joke kind of homophobic. It's like how they're saying, oh yeah, I kissed a dude, but it doesn't make me gay. It's like something like, I don't know if it's a thing every guy friends do, but like with me and my friend, we do these little jokes. It's like, it's not gay if the socks are on. I don't even know if that's a universal thing like they do for fun, but that's what me and him do. But I'm highly convinced he is gay. But, you know, then again, I really am not good at reading a lot of people to an extent. Because he is him and Andrew Tate, like basically what all these people have in common is that they are gross people. They are disgusting, and they are probably doing crimes, and Andrew Tate is doing time real soon. Because I don't know if he's facing another charge with the trafficking and that. And I'm surprised he's still relevant in the year of our Lord 2026. Because fuck me. And he is, like I said, he is one of these people who took like, you get money, you get a big house, you get a security guard, you get women. And so immediately you do a 180. Like, what happened, Myron? Someone reject you because you got a fucking cue ball? You got a little peach fuzz on top of your head that you mistake for hair? Like, the jokes write themselves.
Wear clothes. But living with her is fucking gay. Either live alone or live with other guys that are high fucking earners, high go-getters, and iron sharpens iron, bro. Iron sharpens iron.
And, you know, he immediately shows his hustler thing, which I believe he's not confident about, because he stutters and he literally has to swallow the, like, again, I'm giving it a bit of a stretch, but then he says the phrase, iron sharpens iron. I do believe this is from, like, not to get holier than thou, it is a idiom derived from Proverbs in the Bible, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. People can learn from, challenge and refine each other through close and meaningful relationships. But that also means iron sharpens iron to your standards, because you're not iron, you're fucking dirt. That's what you are. That's what he is. And iron sharpens iron is a very good, like, again, he does have, like, iron sharpens iron. I do enjoy the phrase. I don't say it a lot because I don't talk to people a lot. But when you try to throw it out to get iron sharpens iron to make people say that you can't hang out with women or be alone, dude, being alone is great, but then being alone after a certain amount of years or a certain amount of months, it fucking sucks. Take it from me, it sucks. And there's a difference between wanting to be alone and then being alone. One's voluntary, the other one isn't. And it's just, so allowing it, like, this, I shouldn't even need to say this, to guys, girls, straight, gays, bis, anyone in between. if you want to be alone, be alone. If you want to find someone, find someone. That's not something that's hidden in between the Da Vinci Code. This is something that's something very prominent in real life. And there we had. And the main point, like, this is like one of the other evidence where I think he is a little bit not okay upstairs. And this doesn't have to do with him being straight, gay, and that we're past that. It is very more of the term. This is a term I'm really scared of if this does lift off from the ground, is money changes people. And I have seen it happen. I've seen it happen to a few people. I've seen it happen on the news a lot. And sometimes I hope it's an act, but with people like this, who aren't really okay upstairs as a whole, that is not an act. He is a little bit fucked in the head.
If you don't understand these rules, here's what's going to happen. You're going to constantly get used and abused by women. You're going to always get fucking, thrown to the side of the road, cheated on, or just like basically like taken advantage of. Cheated on, or just like basically like taken advantage of. That's what's going to happen. Girls are going to constantly talk back to you. They're not going to take you seriously. They're going to disrespect you. And you're just going to live a miserable life. And this is what your father, your uncle, your brother, none of these are going to tell you what I'm telling you. Okay? This is decades of fucking experience. Living with your girl is not a good idea in most situations. It really isn't. Okay?
Okay.
And this is where I really do think he should be thrown in a padded cell and never leave it. Because he belongs in an Arkham State penitentiary by the looks of it. Because, as he says there, like, this is not me defending him because he does say you will get used and abused, but that goes both ways. Women get abused, men get abused, women get cheated on, men get cheated on, like so on and so forth. But when you try to throw that as it's an only woman thing, you lose the argument because we get it. You're a cuck. You enjoy guys fucking your girl. Doesn't mean you need to be insecure about it. I'm not, like, I really don't know if he is or not, but he gives off that vibe. All of them kind of do. And him saying that your uncle, your brother, or your father won't tell you these things, the reason they won't is because this doesn't happen to them because they're not a bunch of fucking morons. That's it. You are a control freak. You can be narcissistic. All those qualities you have, remove some of those qualities that you think are good. They're harmful to others. So on and so forth. This is something that isn't old news. This is not even new news. This is something throughout all the time. Through history. Hell, fucking family history as well. Yeah, that's just all I'm showing you because I don't know if there's more. Because I really refuse to show the rest of it because he does give me a headache. And I'm highly convinced as well, he does not believe anything he says. Bar none. And I hope you guys enjoy this. I sure as shit didn't. And I'll see you all later tomorrow.